You get fired up, man. Myself included, everybody in the locker room, we're real fired up, and it's is all we could think about. We got off our track for a second, our 1-0 track for a second after that game. I was like, man, we got to see those guys again in the championship, and we did that by going 1-0, and we all are just really fired up about it. And we get a second chance. Sometimes you watch film and you're like, oh man, I wish I had that play back. Well, here's our shot, so we're real fired up about it. They just played really hard. Sometimes teams just play with really good effort, and that's just the biggest thing is we kind of got outworked that game, and we're gonna do our best not to let that happen again.
We did score 31 points in that game, right?
Yeah.
So wasn't that? I mean,
I mean,
it's got to give you
any
confidence of what you can do.
of course, but any game we don't come out 1-0, it feels like a bad game. No matter the score, if we're not up by the end of it when the zeros are on the clock, there's something to improve on. There's something to improve on when we win. So it's just a mentality you got to have. Whether you do your job or you don't do your job, there's always something to improve on. It started way back I'd say in the spring. We come back from Christmas and we hadn't termed it yet, but we were just focused on every day, coming up here every day, and beating every team we can with our workouts, with our work ethic. It really just started, from that day on. We made the decision to win every day, go 1-0 every day, 1-0 in everything we do.
At that UCF game, you guys were almost able to get that comeback, and then the last week, USF Bulls, they were 28 down, and they were leading in on the final drive of the game. Does that give you any sort of confidence that that you're always going to hang around with them? Or?
Yeah, I mean, USF's a really good team. I think their record doesn't reflect the talent and the effort that team gives, and I think they're a really good team. That was a rivalry game. I've got confidence in our team that we can compete with whoever, and of course that gives me confidence. But I've also already got confidence in us.
What do you think to you is the significance of this game, and is dwelling on the significance healthy or not?
It's a hell of an opportunity, and it's just I'm not just glad to be here, but just to have this opportunity in front of us it means everything. And I think it's important to recognize the opportunity you have in front of you, and really just recognize it is just any other game, but at the same time, it's everything you worked for. It's everything you want. It's what you set out to do at the beginning of the season. I think it should really just kind of hype you up to that huge opportunity in front of you to just go grab it. You got to do everything you can to make sure it doesn't pass by you.
You guys walked off the field against SMU 2 weeks ago. You probably figured it was the last time you were playing here. Now, the way things have played out, you get a chance to host this game. What does it mean to have one more chance to be able to play in front of your home fans?
We set out on August 2nd, 2022, Tuesday. We said that we'd hold the championship game here, and we knew we still had all of our goals in front of us. We just had to go 1-0, and that's just the mentality we had, and we had faith that, whether we were going somewhere else to play or whether we finish out the season strong, we just manifested that it'd be here. So we were all thinking that, we'd still have a shot, and I'm glad it happened.
Every down against Cincinnati, and about his performance, and how much do you feel like he still has left in the tank for
Oh,
Saturday?
his engine doesn't stop. He's gonna give everything in the tank, and he's always gonna have more left. So, I'm really excited about the possibilities for Tajay, and I feel like if he plays every down, if he plays half the downs, he's gonna make an impact. So, I'm really excited about that.
So, all the time you've been here, I know you touched on this a little bit, but you're standing here on a Tuesday, the game's 5 days away. It's already sold out. It's really high stakes. I know you've played a lot of games here that aren't the same as that. It's fair to say. I mean, what is it like to finally have that experience, and especially in the context of what you had to go through to get here?
It's an honor, that we've put in the work. we know what it felt like to play in an empty stadium. We know what it feels like to play in a third of a filled stadium, and it's like we've always said, you know, we want to fill these seats, we got to win, and you know, we just really put our mind to it, and it's really gratifying to know that we've done what it takes to be able to sell out a game, and especially one of this caliber. Thank you, guys.